Welcome back, everybody, to this outdoors episode of Save It for the Podcast. My name is Jack. I'm joined by my esteemed colleagues, my brother and Joe, Mitch, Jeremy, and Roy at this picnic table.
No, patio table.
Patio table.
Right in the wilderness.
Right in the wilderness.
Yes.
Definitely not in the backyard.
And
of my
it's
house.
live! We got one audience member with us.
It's a live. This is filmed from the live studio audience. My brother Riley.
Start clapping.
Clap, Riley. Perfect.
One single
Alright.
clap. That's all it deserves.
Welcome
That's all
back,
we need.
everybody. First of all, we gotta adjust something. We promised you a music vlog episode today.
Yeah, it's not happening,
It's
bud.
not happening just because
We don't have
4 of the 5 of us are really crunched for time today.
That's
It's going to be a
next
very short episode.
Next week, we will pump out our top 5 albums. So that'll
You
be
know what? Make it top 10.
No, please.
Top five.
Top
Top
five.
five.
I
Top
can't.
10. The whole podcast, just music.
I
Talking
literally
about music.
have over 1,000 albums saved. alone.
Exactly 10.
Well, then you do 10 and we'll do 5.
Well, just
Yeah.
talk about music the entire time.
Is it all
We
going to
also
be?
well,
Is it all?
okay,
Is it all going to be banda?
Yes, actually.
okay. So we're just gonna get right to it because we're a little crunch for time. Our movie club. Roy picked Incendies, directed by Denis Villeneuve.
I love the guy.
All of us watched it.
Glove
Some of
the
us
guy.
watched it
Some of
under
us.
wrong circumstances, but
That would be
Some
me.
of us
That would be me.
might not have a brain.
It depends on the day.
Some of us are not more fluent in
Shut
French.
the
yeah,
fuck up.
Canadian. You speak Canadian.
Canadian
He
French.
speaks
French
French now.
Canadian.
Yeah.
All right, Roy, take it away. This was your movie pick. What did you think of
Incendies. I love Incendies. Loved it. It was really slow. You know, like all movies are.
All movies?
All movies are slow.
You sound like me.
Yeah, you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You sound like me. How do you
He's
feel
in-
Okay,
about
continue.
He's
Shut
in
up.
for a rude awakening.
Well, Incendies starts off really weirdly. You just straight in. The mom's dead, and he's about. Mom's dead.
Spoilers! Wait,
Mom's-
she died.
It's
Wait,
not even a spoiler. It's just a
I know
synopsis.
Wait.
Continue.
We're supposed to watch Incendies and not Mighty Joe Young?
What? Oh, it's just okay. We'll get to that later. Continue.
So the whole plot is. I forgot he was there. So the whole plot is these two siblings. These two siblings they get the will, mother's will, and they're tasked with fighting their father, supposedly, and another brother that they had. And that's the whole movie, is throughout this whole journey of both these siblings trying to figure out their mother's past and discovering new things about their mother that they never knew. And while they're doing that, they're also doing flashbacks of the mother's life and what she was doing in these events. It's really weird how they do the flashbacks. It's weird edits, but I liked it a lot. And then the ending, it's really slow. It's a slow burn. I like the slow burn movies, especially when they're like invested. And then at the last 30 minutes, a good chunk of the last half, just absolutely, you're in for a twist.
That's all we'll say.
It's a bittersweet, morbid movie.
I'm a big fan of Denis Villeneuve. I've seen.
too.
This is my 6th movie of his I've seen.
Really?
Yeah. This is my first one I've seen where it's not in the English language.
Hmm.
It's my least favorite because I feel as though the first half doesn't. It's very messy in how it's told.
Yeah, no,
Because every time he would start to build something up with the segment,
It cuts off.
it would cut off to the other one.
Yeah,
It's like, don't
That's,
do that.
that's why it was.
Every time, and it's not. It's him building tension, yes, but it's also like he's creating something because he's creating something and building it up and all that shit. But it doesn't. It's just like it's a roller coaster. You know what I mean? You build it up and for nothing. He
Yeah.
builds up
And
this.
then there's no drop off. It's just flat.
Correct.
Yeah, falls flat on its face.
I think the woman who played the mom, Nawal, the best performance in that.
Oh, she was
When
great.
she was young. I'm not really going to talk too much about this movie just
Because
because
we can't really
it's
spoil.
hard to say. This is going to be a short discussion on this. I liked it. It's my least favorite from him. It's really suspenseful. It's really kind of a mind fuck.
Try watching it in French with no subtitles.
That was your dumbass.
Yeah,
I
fault.
know,
you're an
I
idiot.
know. I didn't know it was on Netflix.
I think another critique, like another negative critique, I see you guys might have too, that you guys won't say yet, or I don't know if you had this idea, but it's also like the payoff. It's like the rewatch on it is kind of low
Oh,
because of
yeah.
the shock value,
I
right?
don't think I'm ever gonna watch this again. If
So,
I'm being honest.
Same.
so if I were to rewatch this, I wouldn't like it as much. But I think the rating I have it for is still just as good. Like, I don't think it's gonna go any higher, but I don't want it to go any lower because I think it's.
Is this your least favorite of the three
Well,
you've seen?
all I've seen is Arrival,
Oh yeah,
Blade Runner 2049,
this.
and this. So yeah. But I still like it.
I would give it a 3.5 out of 5.
I watched it in French, 0 out of 5.
So
Perfect.
In other words,
Yeah, all right.
So in other
You're
words, you have to go give your review in French.
You were stupid.
I didn't know this
He
was
watched. What?
Look, I know I've screwed up like 2 weeks in a row on my movies. These other guys they live really close to where they work, and their schedules aren't as hectic. I'm up at 4 every day, and I have to take a bus for an hour
This is
and a
a
half.
really
to
good
and from.
Incendies review.
I know.
Yeah, it is.
I like
I'm
this
giving you
review.
an explanation
Good
for why I'm
Hey.
for why I'm a screw up.
We know
So-
we've talked about it before.
I
yeah.
know, but it's just
And then he went on 1, 2, 3 or whatever.
1, 2, 3 movies,
He messed
and
up.
it's
You watched the entire movie.
Before
I-
you realize
He was
you
assigned
said
Joe,
No, I know.
the movie about him with
No,
Nicolas
that's
Cage.
later. Save it
That's
for later.
That's later.
That's for me to
Alright,
talk
so
about.
you don't get to talk about
No.
this. Mitch, what'd you think?
Yeah, going off of what you, or basically what you and Roy pretty much said about Incendies, like, it was, as you said it, more or less was sort of like a roller coaster and whatnot, and it sort of felt flat. Almost fell flat on its face as soon as it had, like, its higher points and whatever else. I mean, it was very, very slow to begin with, but then, of course, maybe closer to about halfway through the movie is when it started picking up, like, when they were like, okay, here, we actually gotta try to go through and, like, find the brother, find, like,
Father.
yeah, find the
Finds
brother,
the
find
father.
the father, and whatever else. And then, Roy, as you said, the final, 30, maybe 45 minutes to 30 minutes left of the movie, it was one of those things where it's like, okay, I did not see that coming.
I felt like that was forced. You know what I mean? Like they had to throw in a twist.
Oh, yeah, no, of course.
It felt very.
I don't
It
know.
didn't feel natural, but I still
Forced
liked it,
twist.
I didn't feel like it was forced.
and I respect that. So, what would you give it?
What's your rating?
I'm sticking with 3.5, same thing with my letterbox.
And why would you differ from your letterbox?
That's what I'm saying. It's like,
Well,
that's why I'm
They don't know. They don't. know
Nobody,
yet.
nobody follows your life, Mitch. Nobody's
It's only us
stalking you
three. It's only
at
us
this
three on the
moment.
Letterboxd. All right, Jeremy.
And we're almost done doing that too, by the way.
Yeah, I might unfollow him. I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're on the cusp of getting booted.
There's
Well,
not really
I'll
much.
change that after this episode.
There's not really much that I can really add. I mean, I kind of have the same thoughts. I thought the first half was kind of, meh. But the ending, I definitely got me. I was like, definitely a mind fuck of an ending.
Yeah.
But I also have it at 3.5. Yeah, I liked it. I just,
So we recommend it with trepidation.
yeah.
I think it's my least favorite one of the movie clubs we've watched so far.
Oh,
I
yeah,
can
yeah.
agree with
For
that.
Oh,
Well,
yeah.
No, you're funny games.
What's up?
You hate funny games. That's
Oh,
probably
right.
your
Yeah,
least
you're right.
favorite.
Yeah, that was the other one.
Okay. So yeah, that was our little brief. It's hard to talk about a movie that has you don't want to spoil,
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's really all we can give. Now we're gonna do our sentencing. We're gonna sentence, and then we'll talk about we'll do one movie that we were sentenced, and we'll talk about it. So who's going for you? You'll go first.
Pick
I
one
said-
of
I
the
said-
movies that
will
you
be
watched.
Yes. No, you're sentencing. Right? We're sentencing right
Oh,
now.
okay. I don't know what's going on.
So Joe's off.
Well, I get to talk about Joe.
Well, you will.
No,
you will.
you-
You
you'll
will.
get to
Joe?
pick yourself.
Watch Joe.
Fuck you, dude.
For the love of God, please.
Mitch, what are you sentencing,
The real
Mitch?
All
Or
right,
should we do
Mitch.
him last?
Yeah, here, fuck it. Do me last.
Who
Yeah,
cares?
All right.
Okay, Roy,
Okay, fuck you.
giving you a director that you have not seen yet. I don't think you've seen a single one of these
I
movies.
don't know.
You're gonna be watching a little movie called The House that Jack Built.
Oh, no.
Oh, you son of a bitch! I know what you're getting me. I know what you're getting me. Oh,
Jack.
Oh.
You're getting the same director, a movie that you may buy pretty soon on
Oh.
for a sale. That movie's called Antichrist.
Oh.
I forgot he
Oh my god.
Hey, you get to
Okay.
see a peeny.
This is half punishment for not liking Dumb and Dumber as much as I wanted you to,
Understandable.
but also half not punishment because you want to watch this. And it's
I do, I
and
really
and it's a
do.
good movie. And
Willem
you,
Dafoe.
and you like, Willem Dafoe. You can see his penis in it.
I like Lars.
Hey,
His extremely large donger.
it is pretty big, I must say.
Pretty big. All right.
Big.
What are you giving Mitch?
All right, Mitch.
That's
This is your last week of punishment. Next week I might give you a movie. I'm gonna give you another. I'm gonna give you another choice this week, though.
What?
You got 2 movies.
Oh.
One second, before you continue with this, last podcast episode, you did say, yes, you did. You did say that if
Yeah,
I
but who
was watching
cares?
Cannibal with
Nobody
Kara, I would
cares.
end up getting another
Do you know the
week.
title of the last
He did.
episode?
He was going to give you 3 weeks, and he took 1 week off.
Yes.
Why does Mitch suck?
All right, third week's back on. Fuck. No. So the first movie is by the same director you watched last week, as Angel's Melancholy.
Yes.
And the second option you have is
Africa's Most.
nope,
No, it's not.
is Cannibal.
No. The second option is Africa's Most
No,
Wanted.
Second option is Cannibal.
I'll watch
Again?
Cannibal again. I don't fucking.
Oh wait, you already watched Cannibal? Oh, I guess you only have Angel Melancholy.
I only have one option. Okay.
You should have sent
So
Africa's
that was
Most
just
Wanted.
completely pointless in trying to send a message.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Ha! I get it.
Roy, what are you?
You already have the link.
Roy, what are you sentencing us?
I'm gonna sentence everyone here. Grave of the Fireflies.
Oh.
Another anime movie.
I will actually watch that one.
Will you, Joe? You didn't watch Akira. You didn't watch Ghost in the Shell. I don't know. I don't know anymore.
already. What
All
happened?
right.
Also, Kiss Anime does not like to work.
Oh, well, it's called.
That's
Fan.
on you, bud.
That is on me.
So it works on me.
So I didn't watch Ag. Mitch understands. Low on, So I
What
won't.
the fuck is Ag?
I won't be. Plus, there's 17 different versions
What
of it.
the fuck is
You have to
Ag?
watch all 17. and
Hey,
then-
you're right. You're
It'd
right.
take me for you to go
It's a
through and
cinematic
understand
Ag
the
universe.
Yeah, you're right. So I won't be watching. So I won't sentence Mitch, but he still gets to sentence me, whatever. So I am. So you're off for the week. You get nothing from me. You get a
Joe
one
gets
less
nothing,
movie.
just us.
Yeah, Joe gets nothing because he's stupid.
Yeah, so it's just
Love
the
you,
three of
Dad.
us.
Roy, I'm sentencing you a movie you own, but you haven't seen.
Oh, yeah,
It's a little Criterion collection.
yeah,
You like depressing movies?
yeah,
You really want to cry?
yeah.
You're watching Paris, Texas.
No! I have that movie.
You haven't seen it
I haven't seen it.
Third week in a row, he gets a depressing movie.
Why?
because
Oh
I
my
want him
God.
to see it.
Why?
Jeremy,
Can I have a happy movie for once?
Jeremy,
No, you don't deserve happiness.
you like Stanley Kubrick?
No!
I think I already know.
You like Stanley Kubrick's longer movies? You like Stanley Kubrick and longer movies?
Yeah, I do.
Well, you're going to be watching. Do you have a guess?
Something with dicks in it.
Actually, yes.
Oh my god.
You what?
Wait, oh,
Eyes Wide Shut.
Yep, yep. I heard dicks. I knew it.
I called it. Oh my god.
You're watching Eyes Wide Shut.
I'm excited to watch that. I'm not going to, though.
Of course you are.
Yeah, I will.
Yeah, you watch it.
Yeah, I'll watch it.
Mitch,
Stanley Kubrick.
do sentencing and then announce the movie club.
All right. So, Jack, you're gonna get Gerald's game.
Oh, that's on Netflix.
That's on Netflix.
It's actually a pretty good movie. I don't think it's a great movie, but I think you'll like it.
Yeah. So you're gonna
Gerald.
you're gonna get Gerald's
It's
game.
a
Roy, you've
Stephen
got
King.
Theory of Everything.
Through a what?
Theory of Everything.
That is
Theory
one of
of
my
Everything?
10 worst movies of all time. I hate that movie so much.
I'll watch
You
it.
got
Theory of Everything.
Oh, I hate that movie.
Do I have God again?
No, you've got Imitation Game.
Imitation Game. This one's
I've seen that
this one's
too.
good.
Is that good?
I want to watch that one instead.
It's
Benedict
okay.
Cumberbatch.
It's okay.
I haven't heard of it.
I like Benedict Cumberbatch. Oh wait, that's on my watch list.
Yes.
God damn it! Why did you give me that one?
No,
I
you
don't
have
want
to
to
get
yet.
the shit movie. Do you
Come
like those?
on.
Do you like these movies that you've sentenced?
Imitation Game I thought was good. Gerald's Game I thought was
I've seen
alright.
Imitation
but
Game. It's pretty good.
The Imitation Game was like one of my more favorite movies. All right.
And what about Theory of Everything?
Theory of Everything? Okay, so Kidnapping Caucasian Style. Have fun, you guys. Have fun
You've
with
seen
this.
that,
Yes, I know.
so you can't sentence that. That's not the
I
movie.
can sentence that to you guys, though. Couldn't I?
No,
No,
Movie
because
Club
that's
Movie Club
none
is
of
a-
us have seen it. Movie Club is where no one has seen it.
I got you.
Hold on. Hold on. Have you seen Theory of Everything?
Yes, I have.
Okay, that's what I wanted
Yes,
to make
I've seen-
sure.
I've seen everything else that I've, like, sentenced you guys.
When you do Movie Club, it has to be a movie you haven't
That
seen.
I made myself clear in the
Yeah.
chat.
Oh my god.
No.
God damn it.
God fucking.
If you don't have a movie,
Christ.
it's Jeremy. You
Jeremy,
got
pick a movie. Any movie we have not all seen.
Me?
Yeah.
Yeah, he fucked up. He doesn't listen. So we're going back to you if you have a
Oh,
movie.
Okay. Have any of us seen A History of Violence by David Cronenberg?
I have
Oh
not.
no! It's on my watch list too.
Perfect.
Then that's Movie Club.
Cool, Dad. Thanks.
You hear that, audience? The audience could be on this too.
Yeah,
What's the one called?
audience, we challenge you. Watch A History of Violence by next Friday and listen to our conversation.
Where can we watch it?
What was that? I can't
Where
hear
can I
you.
watch it?
Not you. He said thank you.
He said no.
One of our live audience member. Yeah.
Where's your intermittent claps? As if it's
Yeah,
like
you're
a dog.
supposed to clap.
mate.
Perfect. So, I like this.
Not
I
hearing it?
Here's Gerald's game. Why? Anyway,
Why not?
I'll watch it. I'm probably gonna hate it. Can't wait.
I'll
I
eat
know you will.
whatever.
If
We'll
you
never
like
get
it,
news.
if you like that movie he sentenced you, I don't know what to expect.
I mean,
Hey, maybe I like it.
Gotti, so
I don't
hey.
know what it is. I don't want to know what it
I
is.
mean,
I don't
Stephen
want to know.
Hawking.
I don't know.
Yeah, it's Stephen
You know who
You
knows?
don't know who Stephen Hawking is?
No, I know who Stephen
Oh,
Hawking
okay.
is. Fucking idiot.
All
I
right.
just don't know
So
what movie is that.
you got a live three-way transition for Movie Club. It was initially supposed to be Joe, but then he didn't watch any of the movies. Mitch doesn't listen.
Mitch is retarded.
Jeremy,
And
you've done it.
R word.
So next week I will have Movie Club.
It's okay. I'll just bleep it out.
I'll
Okay.
have Movie Club. Mitch, you will have a sentence from me, and Joe will be sentenced again, and then we'll see if that fucking works.
I will be able to redeem myself.
You at least have to watch A History of Violence, and if you watch that, he can be sentenced again.
All right, and where can we find A History of Violence?
1, 2, 3.
Thank you. Will this one actually work? Will it actually be the right movie?
Yeah, it's English. It's
Wait,
American.
what's your problem? 1, 2, 3. What
Yeah,
got
yeah,
you?
t-
What,
tell us
what
about
happened,
the-
Joe?
Alright, tell us
So
about-
I was
He watched
sentenced.
Joe.
No, I watched the wrong Joe.
He watched Joe.
You
with
watched the
Nicolas Cage.
correct
Okay.
Joe.
No, I fucking did not. It was horrible. So I was supposed to watch Joe with Nicolas Cage, which is supposed to be decent, but instead, on 1, 2, 3 movies, the file was for what is it? Mighty Joe Young.
Mighty Joe Young.
One of my all-time least favorite movies. I hate that movie. I wanted Mighty Joe Young.
This is my time. Shut the fuck up.
Joe Young should have died. That's all I'm gonna say.
Yeah, I should have.
No, Joe Young should have died. I mean,
okay, so
you two eventually.
okay,
but-
so Mighty Joe Young is basically a shitty Hong Kong King Kong.
A shitty Hong Kong
I mean,
movie.
yeah, actually.
a shitty King Kong movie.
Sorry for
And it
those
makes no
chaps.
sense. It's boring, but it's very quotable. I quote from about 16 minutes in. What are you listening to? Rainforest noises.
That's all you need to say.
That was the actual line, and I was like, that. And then the other guy. I don't know if they were trying to be racist with this, but the
Probably.
main character was your stereotypical blonde white dude. That's supposed to be the adventurer. He's got his trusty minority sidekick from a different country, and the guy's like,
Wait, was he Chinese? Because that's
no, I couldn't tell what his race was, and I'm not gonna assume because
just assume.
no matter how I phrase this, it sounds really racist.
Because you're a
Because you are
racist.
No, I'm not. That's you, Mitch.
That is Mitch.
Fucking German. Okay, go on. Anyway, the guy immediately goes, "Oh, you like rainforest noises? Because I know, because my cousin, he can sell you a real good rainforest CD. Like, it was selling knockoffs.
I
to
already
the guy.
know what race
Like,
it could be.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, okay.
Jeremy,
So
you look like
bad.
you're about to say something.
And it was just such a terrible movie, and I did not watch the whole movie. I kept skipping through it because I was like, you know what, this can't be right. And eventually, I just said, "Fuck it, I'll watch it." And I was watching part of it, and then it lost me when you started climbing shit like King Kong. Actually, no, it lost me within the first 5 minutes because it was bad. But you know,
I agree, because the first 5 minutes it plays this stupid fucking tribal music that any family movie that has anything to do with the jungle fucking plays, and I hate it. I fucking hate it.
that's the reason.
That's how the
the only
movie
reason
starts
why you
off.
hate it?
I hate the whole movie, but that just sets it off to just be as shit. As
Perfect.
shitty as
But
it
you
is.
like Gotti.
Yeah,
Guys
oh my
are-
God.
guys-
Well, we'll get to Gotti.
We'll get to Gotti in a
We're gonna
minute.
save that.
Mitch, pick one movie you want to talk about that you saw.
You know what? Here, I'm just gonna keep listening to what you guys have to say.
No,
Pick
pick
a
a fucking
fucking
we're
speed.
cutting for time.
Pick a
Pick a movie.
Pick a movie.
I have,
Pick a movie.
Just talk about Cannibal.
I have
please.
30.
That's
I have,
all.
I
I
have
don't.
30
yeah.
minutes.
Talk about
None of us has much time. I have to go pick someone up.
talk about Cannibal. Let's
Would you
go.
like me to talk about Cannibal?
Yes, that's
No.
why we keep saying you don't get to talk. You know what? Fuck him.
Okay.
He doesn't get
Okay.
to talk.
All right, whatever.
Which is
Just-
exactly what he wanted.
Perfect.
Congratulations
That's
on getting it. You let the
exactly what you
terrorist
God
win.
damn it.
You let the terrorist win.
No,
precisely what you wanted.
I let the audience win. That way they don't have to listen to him for 10 minutes.
That's true.
Good.
That's true.
Close the door.
But
Hey.
I think they want to hear his suffering.
No, you know what? They don't deserve it. They don't
Can
deserve
you
it
explain what
because
cannibal is
he
in
has to
this
repeat everything we say to him and then not do it.
Yeah, just talk.
Talk. You know what? You go because I want. You and I are going last, and we're talking about Ghost in the Shell and Gotti.
Jesus God.
Gotti was terrible. Fuck Gotti.
That's it.
That's it.
No, that's not it. No, that's not it.
So then what's it?
What's it? What's the ticket, Roy? What's the ticket?
It's not your fault.
Oh yes.
It's not your fault.
Oh my god.
Will, it's not your fault. God.
You just fucking good job. Oh.
Good.
Oh,
Good Will Hunting.
the fucking
We're
stand
good.
condom.
Keep
fell
going.
off.
Hey, don't worry about it. It's my
Hey,
mic.
fuck it. We're doing
Fuck
it live. All right.
It's live.
The stand
Live.
condom.
Good Will Hunting broke me in places I didn't want to be broken. I didn't need it. Last week I got Eternal Sunshine.
Eternal sunshine of the spotless
Fucking God, fuck, that left me soulless. And then this one just cracked me. It fucking broke me.
Have you ever considered that you don't deserve happiness?
Maybe, I
Are you
don't
looking
know.
in the mirror again.
Yes.
God, this movie, like, reawoken, like, a bunch of, like, stuff that I blocked from, like, years ago. And, oh, man, I don't know where to start. I don't know how to talk about this movie without getting personal. Because I don't want to get personal. Not yet, anyway. But this movie, I've related so much within the characters of Rob Williams. Best performance ever, I think. Like, I have no idea. And, I related with Will Wilskert, Matt Damon's character.
So fucked.
Shut up.
Go on.
Oh man, but
It affected you in a way that you didn't expect.
it's my top 10 favorite movies now. It's in my top 10.
Fantastic movie.
I love that movie so much, and it's only one viewing.
Good
That's
movie.
all I needed. I will probably buy this tomorrow. Who knows? I don't know.
Buy it right now.
The VHS. Like
I'm already buying it.
Yeah, you gotta own
I'm
it.
already buying it.
I've already buying it.
When
Joe
are we gonna buy
Biden.
this- When are we gonna buy this man a grammar book?
Never.
Never.
Every year we joke about it. We never do it.
We really need to get him.
It's like $1. It's like $1.
It really
Yet you guys don't buy it for me. I don't understand.
You don't
Why don't
waste
you
their
buy
money
it for
on you?
yourself?
Because you gotta buy Blu-rays.
Exactly.
Gotta buy
You gotta buy
Blu-rays.
Blu-rays from Criterion.
Gotta
Shut the fuck.
gotta go buy them. Maybe I left my wallet back in LA. Gotta go back.
And then maybe we gotta do some more step ups at LA.
Hey, you're right. DJ Khaled.
Maybe go on that Brianna Bowl, right?
Yeah, Brianna, DJ Khaled.
DJ Khaled.
You're
Yeah.
not saying that if Brianna ever makes a mistake
Good Will
with
Hunting was really good.
Well, sucks to be-
Watch it.
Sucks to be him, right?
All right, shut up. Let him talk about Good Will Hunting. Goddamn
Watch it. I recommend it heartedly. And
Wholeheartedly.
I cried. That scene. You're not your fault. I've been there, done it. Don't like it. Never again. 0 out of 10.
Have we all seen Good Will Hunting?
Yes.
It's my fourth favorite movie of all time. So yeah.
I don't think I asked. I asked if you've seen it.
No.
Okay.
Why are we so
Hey,
fucking mean to each other?
Check it out. Check it out.
Yeah, I'll check it out this week.
It might be your fourth favorite movie of all time.
Who knows? Maybe it will.
Hey,
All
maybe
right.
give it 1 star.
Maybe-
So I'll go next.
Okay, Dad.
I'm just gonna give a brief summary of Dumb and Dumber real quick because I want to get to Ghost in the Shell. I didn't like any of the movies I was sentenced. Not one. There was not one that I was like.
I can't believe you didn't like Dumb and Dumber.
Dumb and I sat there. I was telling him 80% stone faced. I couldn't believe it. I was
I
like,
don't understand.
I
I don't understand.
maybe I need to rewatch it with you guys. I think I do, but
It's more of a. It's not a serious movie. You have to watch it with friends where you don't take anything seriously.
Or you can.
I want to watch
by
it with
yourself.
my friends, Joe.
Okay, I'll watch it.
Well, then shut up, Joe.
Well, I guess you're not invited.
Yeah, even though we're gonna do it at his
Shut up,
house.
Joe.
Shut
up, Joe. Shut up, Joe.
Shut up, Joe. Shut up, Joe.
Yeah, we're gonna lock you in the basement where we're filming our newest short. Anyway, Ghost in the Shell.
Here
Okay,
we go.
Roy
Here we
Roy
go
has
again.
been sentencing us anime for the past weeks.
I'm desensitizing them to anime.
This is my least favorite one he sentenced.
They're idiots.
I think it's boring.
They're idiots. Even the audience member agrees.
I want to rewatch it, but it just didn't do anything for me. Didn't care. I felt very uninterested in this movie.
What an idiot.
Mitch is the only one who loved it, so good on you, Mitch. But
Okay, why didn't you like it?
it's just
Why?
I just didn't connect with it at all.
How was it boring?
It's just boring. You understand, right, Jeremy?
I don't
Oh, yeah.
understand.
I have the same exact feelings as Jack on this.
It just didn't do anything for me at all.
It didn't turn us on.
Correct, like Akira did. I think coming off the high off of Akira, You know what I mean? It's like
No, that's the whole point why he even sends it, because
Yeah,
they're
let's say,
both
yeah,
like
let's
they're
go
both
with it.
equal. They're
No,
both like masterpieces.
Akira's a masterpiece. This is to me.
No, you're wrong. Get the audience member out of here.
That's all I'm gonna say about Ghost. Jeremy, wait, Jeremy, you're raising your hand. What do you have to say about Ghost in the Shell?
He raised his hand. Was that lightning speed?
Yeah.
Well, how about
Wait.
let's have
Did,
Ro.
did
there
anyone
we go.
check out the remake of Ghost in the Shell?
Oh God.
Oh yeah,
I know
so
Roy
what
didn't.
was
He
it?
Oh, live action.
with Scarlett Johansson.
Yeah.
Jeremy, tell us about it.
It's better than the original. I'll tell you that much.
I think Roy's gonna kill himself.
I think it's time to put Jeremy, the dumb dog, to the vet and put him down for good.
Yeah.
Why do you like it more? I want to know why you like it more. I wanted you to go to full extent.
Oh man, I love the lore.
I kind of want
Give it to him.
This.
Give it to him.
Let's hear it.
Roy,
I like it
it's
more.
you.
I didn't even watch it.
I knew you didn't even watch it because the way when you logged it, it was a weird time, and I'm like, you didn't watch it.
Yeah, I didn't watch it. I thought it'd be funny to log it.
I know.
Give it a higher rating.
Hey, what do you think about Pearl Harbor?
Hey, wait. What do you think about Gotti, Jeremy?
Or Godfather.
No. Let's talk about Gotti.
Wait,
Let's tell the
You mean
audience.
Gotti, the better version of Godfather?
All right.
Christ.
That's it.
The Lord.
See, look,
All right,
get him,
guys,
put him
we
down.
have to cancel the
He
podcast.
said,
John
he
Travolta,
said
the next-
Gotti
John
is
Travolta,
better
the
than the
new Marlon
Godfather.
Brando?
Put him
Wait,
down.
wait. What did you just say?
No,
John
guys,
Travolta, the next Marlon Brando?
Oh my
up.
God.
We gotta put him
All right,
down.
you're
I'm
done.
telling you.
No, just
All right, boys and girls.
Okay, guys, a good movie.
He's lucky
Watch
I'm not
Gotti.
gonna.
It's free on Amazon Prime.
There's a reason it got
Watch it.
0 stars. on
He
fucking
is
Rotten Tomatoes.
lucky I'm not gonna sentence him Boku no Pico. He's lucky. I'm not gonna
I don't-
sentence him shit.
I don't let the critics.
Yeah,
why not?
the superheroes. The
I don't
Boku no
let the critics
Picos.
decide my ratings. I decide my own ratings. I gave the Hot Chick a 4-star rating. I don't care.
Hey, I'll back that up.
Is it
Hot
because
chick.
they had a hot chicken?
Hot Chick
No,
better
it's
than
not.
Incendies.
It's terrible.
I agree to that.
I can agree with that too, actually.
I think. Never mind.
Just finish
Gotti.
your thought you started.
All right.
If you like Gotti, there's a movie with John Travolta, Speed Kills. You have the movie. I gave it to
You
you.
stole it.
I stole
No,
it.
I gave it to him.
No, he stole.
No, I gave it to him.
All right.
Daddy.
All right. This. I love how this episode is just gonna be a train wreck, and I love it.
Every
Yeah,
episode
it's
is
so
a
good.
train like
No,
this.
this is the worst one we've ever done, and I'm all for it.
It's the worst one because it's the shortest one. We're all stupid.
All right.
Especially Jeremy. We have to
Now
put him
it's
down.
time for
I like how it was originally me that was the dumb one. Now it's you.
Tarantino talk.
You know, it's
Are
definitely
we
still
forgetting?
All right.
What are we forgetting?
No,
Mitch?
nothing.
No, he's not talking. I don't fucking care.
I
He-
still
Mitch
wanna-
is
I still
retarded.
want to hear his thoughts on
I
Cannibal.
thought I was going to be bullied this episode.
No, Mitch.
No.
Mitch gets his along. He's
I get
pissing
bullied
me
all the
off.
time.
He's pissing me off.
Mitch,
He's pissing everybody off.
Jeremy, Joe, they all piss me off.
All right,
Why do you talk to us,
What?
Dad?
because we're all friends.
Because I'm here.
All right.
Because
Now,
Dad's not
shut
even
up.
likes us.
It's time for Tarantino talk. Some of us, we all watched Pulp Fiction. Well, the four of us. Mitch didn't watch Pulp Fiction with us,
He's
but
an
he's
idiot.
seen it. We're not going to talk about Pulp Fiction because we seem to talk about that movie every.
You already know.
Everyone knows
You
that we
already
love it.
about
know.
it too
We've
much.
seen it.
Oh, I lost.
So we watched
There's
Pulp number 2 in our
There's a
Tarantino.
loss, bro.
Shut up.
Cheers,
Tarantino
sit alone.
in our
Wasp.
Tarantino quest to get to Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. We all give it a 5. We all love it. We're going to talk about Jackie Brown because 4 of us watched it
I haven't seen it
until now.
until now.
Joe hadn't seen it. Mitch still hasn't seen it. It's fine.
This is lost.
We're going to talk about Jackie Brown and talk about what we thought because I think this movie deserves some attention. Take it away, Jeremy.
I'm the big Tarantino guy here.
Yes.
I'm the only one.
That's why you're going first, obviously.
Yeah. I haven't watched this movie in maybe 3 or 4 years. And I had it a 4-star rating because I've always really liked it, but it's always been a little bit lower on my Tarantino list. But I think watching with a group really added to it, and
Yes.
plus watching it like after all these years and like doing it in the marathon.
And growing up a little maybe.
Oh yeah,
Well, this
It's-
movie's about growing up.
yeah,
So it's perfect.
fucking masterpiece. This movie's fantastic.
A 5?
A 5. Yeah, I 5'd it.
Attaboy.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
Gotti.
Take your gun
Um,
and get out of here.
As Jack said before, this is probably his most mature movie.
Yeah.
Definitely his most mature movie.
Also very grounded.
Yeah, very grounded.
Very realistic.
Samuel Jackson, his ponytail in this movie.
Oh my god.
Oh my
I'm
God.
gonna cut it off
Special-
and make him eat it.
Special.
It's Robert De Niro, his face, his just
His
You wanna
mustache.
He's like, he looks so sad.
He
Everything's
does.
sad, because he is sad, and I like how this movie. It's like Tarantino at like 30 made like an old man movie. You know what I mean?
yeah.
And it's like, I don't know, man. This might be my favorite. I don't know. Out of the ones,
I won't go that far, but
it might be my
I
favorite.
feel
one.
like every Tarantino movie just seems so classic, timeless, right off the
Yeah.
bat. I don't even.
except for Death Proof, even though I like Death Proof.
Hey, well,
but
wait,
it's not.
we,
It's definitely not
we,
classic.
we gotta
we
rewatch
might
it.
like it.
No, I will
We
not.
very well could find it
Very well.
on a rewatch.
Hey,
You
we
five
five.
Death Proof, I'm gonna stab you in the balls.
Hey,
Hey, why don't you watch Joe?
All right, I will.
Do it!
Okay.
It's free on Prime!
Okay.
Or maybe just watch Mighty Joe Young again and then kill yourself, just like
I'm gonna
Mighty
just
Joe
kill
Young
myself and
should have.
Skip that.
Jackie Brown.
Fall off a fucking Ferris wheel like Joe Young did.
I,
What?
What
By
I-
the way,
But
Joe
actually die this time.
Young, Joe Young is the fucking gorilla, not the white guy.
Yeah, and I wanted him to die, he didn't. I hate it.
Jackie Brown.
Jackie Brown.
Good movie!
I think Max Cherry in this movie.
Underrated character.
He is
Max Cherry.
about to make a bold statement. He is my favorite Tarantino character.
Really?
Out of everyone, I
Really?
think he is my favorite.
I
Better
can't.
than
I can agree.
Jules?
Is it
Better
because
than
he's so
Jules.
realistic?
Better than John
You want to know
Travolta?
why? Just because, he's the most likable character he's ever written. You cannot go into that movie saying, "I hate Max Cherry." You can go into Pulp Fiction. You can hate Jules. You can hate. You know what I
It'd be
mean?
hard, but yeah, I can see some idiot hating Jules, yeah.
Hey, Mitch. You hate
I
Jules?
think.
No.
I think with Max
believe it.
Cherry, he is the representation of that whole movie about how he's 56 years old. He chose work over life and love, and he regrets it. And now he wants that.
And now he's choosing to live his life just a little bit through this one slightly younger. She's not that young.
No, she's like 50 or something.
She's 46, I think.
Yeah,
Gorgeous.
you got
Black
that
woman.
right.
And he's finally getting a slice of life, the one that he's always pushed aside. Because the day after meeting her, he decides,
This
I'm
is
done.
Yeah,
I really-
right after meeting her, he's like, "I'm retiring from bail bond, Cherry bail bonds."
Cherry Bell Bond.
I love the scene where he's in the music store, and he's
picking out the
picking out
tapes.
the cassette, and no one's in the cassette section. They're all in the CD section, and it just kind of shows like how outdated he is with like pop culture. This is I said in my review for this. This is the movie that takes place after Pulp Fiction because Pulp Fiction is the ultimate pop culture movie.
Mm-hmm.
This is the movie. Jackie Brown's the movie that is everyone's conformed to that pop culture of Pulp Fiction, except like the older crowd.
Yeah, because
And
Jackie
it's-
Brown, she talked about how she doesn't, she still has her records.
And she doesn't want to. Yeah, I don't know, man. This
God, I
rewatch
love
did it.
Jackie as a character too.
She's great.
She's awesome.
She's one of my favorite strong female character leads I've ever seen had in a movie. It's
true.
I really.
And it's Quentin too that did it.
Yeah, and I know it's gonna seem like, oh, he's pushing liberalism or whatever. No, I just.
No, he is.
Shut up. Not a lot of movies really do have strong female leads. Not a lot of stories.
Alien,
I said not a lot.
Terminator,
Ghost in the Shell remake.
Ghost in the Shell.
All right.
Harry
fuck
Potter.
y'all. I'm just saying. You're right. I'm just saying. I really appreciate a good lead, a good strong female lead, because sometimes they can be like too much, or they're trying to like make it too much.
Force or something.
Yeah, but this wasn't forced.
Just like
She
this
was just a
conversation.
natural
Kill
lead.
Bill.
Kill Bill. Yeah.
Oh, that was too much. Yeah.
No.
Mark Hamill in Star Wars.
Hey, she was great. Mark Hamill is beautiful,
She was
and
great.
respect
Okay,
her.
Mark Hamill, you are a beautiful male. I mean, what can we say about you?
Yeah. Also, this is probably the most, or one of the most like straightforward plots he's used in any
Well,
movies. But
absolutely.
it's one of the best too. Like
Yeah.
I love the story.
The cutting around towards the end was
Where it shows the different.
yeah.
Time.
It was a little like.
Well, it was more of his style. It was more
no,
of
it
his
was
style.
good.
No, yeah, I don't know
It's
what you're
pretty
talking about. I disagree.
I mean, no. At first, I was.
That's why Joe gave it a 4.7 out of 5.
Yeah.
You know, he gave it a
4.79.
4.332 mine.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
The 4.9.
What did you think of the movie? This was your first time going to it.
Yeah, it was my first time watching it. And I thought it was fucking amazing. I can't believe I didn't see this movie at all. I loved fucking Chris Tucker's in this movie.
You wanna fuck? 3 minutes later.
Hey, wanna fuck? Yeah. God,
Just cut to
Chris Tucker's in this movie. I miss Chris Tucker.
He's dead.
He's not dead.
Everyone
No, but his career is.
You're right.
But maybe Rush Hour 4 will revive it.
Maybe. I can only hope.
Maybe Jackie Brown 2 will revive it.
Jackie Brown 2,
No.
Electric Boogaloo?
Yes.
Reservoir Dogs too.
No, because she's not even in that.
Goodfellas.
Goodfellas
Oh,
2,
yeah.
where Chris Tucker plays Paulie.
Big
Chris Tucker sat around for no. He walked for nobody. People came to Chris Tucker, sitting in the chair going. So that was our really dumb. Watch Jackie Brown. It's a masterpiece. What would y'all give it?
I give it a 4.5.
Joe gave it a 4.5.
Yep.
Mitch
Didn't see it because he's
didn't
an
see
idiot.
it.
He gave it a 3, right?
I think he's giving it 2.
Yeah.
I give it a 3.
5s from
Fives.
Jeremy and I. Ian.
Good.
I would say, out of the 3 we've watched, though, it is my least favorite. Just because Reservoir Dogs and Pulp Fiction,
It's hard ranking them.
it's hard.
It's
but
hard
I
ranking because they're all
still
good.
gotta-
Well, don't give it to because we're gonna do a ranking.
You're right.
At once,
If you
once
can
upon a
watch
time.
Jackie Brown by next week too, that way you kind of know what we're talking about. That'd be cool. See if you can squeeze that in.
See if you can squeeze.
We
this into
have
a busy
some
schedule,
time.
Mitch.
We have 10 minutes, 20. We have a lot of time.
I didn't.
What do we
know
talk
what?
about?
I know what we're gonna talk about.
Story time?
We are announcing something
What do we know?
right
Oh,
here,
God.
live. We are making a short film. We are in the process of writing it. Jeremy and I sat down. We wrote it out with the help of Roy and Joe. We have written 2 scenes of our 8-scene short film called The McBungie Project.
So,
No context needed.
it's
I
based
had an
off an
idea.
end meme.
I had an idea.
An inside joke.
What if I were to grab one
No, an end meme.
and just read off one of the? We do like a table read.
Okay, sure.
Yeah,
I
I'm
like
down
that.
for that.
I like
You would
that.
be Jeremy. He would be in the McBungie Project, and I would narrate everything else.
I like
Okay?
it. I like
So
it.
you guys, I'll be right back. I'm gonna go grab that.
Oh,
Enjoy yourself,
Well,
Dad.
So, hey, while you're gone, we'll listen to them talk about Cannibal.
yeah, so Mitch wasn't talking this entire time, which we got. What do you think about Cannibal?
Cannibal. All right. Well, I watched that with Kara, so in other words, I do feel.
He watched it with his
entitled-
girlfriend.
fucking
He
totally
watched-
entitled
And
to
he
like an
watched
extra week
a
of
snuff film.
decent movies. So
You watched a snuff film with your girlfriend.
I
For that,
can't.
I think you are. The
I
most
feel bad
ridiculously
for her.
stupid
I feel
human
so
being.
bad for her.
Yes,
I don't feel bad for
you're
you.
an idiot.
I don't feel bad for you because you deserve it.
See, she was gonna feel bad even if we were gonna end up watching Angel's Melancholy together, which is gonna be the next.
Dude, that doesn't make it
Don't
better.
watch it
Mitch.
together, please. For the
Are
love
you
of God,
watching with her?
don't watch it
What do I do?
together.
Do I get 3 weeks
Don't.
then?
No.
3 weeks
If
of what?
No, no matter what, you're getting a good movie next week. I promise you.
Okay,
Promise me.
He gets nothing.
I have the script.
Hold on, he's talking
Oh,
about.
I didn't know. Okay.
You get nothing and you'll be
No,
happy.
no, finish
Finish
your
your
Like me to
thought.
finish my thoughts
Fucking
on it.
What did
mom.
you think of the movie?
Okay, well, I mean, as we said last week, I'm not exactly a fan of watching people getting ripped apart here, and you know.
But it was
so-
consensual.
it was consensual.
It was
Yeah.
consensual.
It was. Yeah, it wasn't me. Yeah.
It's based off a true story.
I will say though, if there's one thing that I
Can't believe you watched it with Karen.
I will say though, I will never be able to read the book Hansel and Gretel again and look at it the same way as I did growing
Oh
up.
my God!
Thank you
what?
for officially ruining that.
Oh, you just wait for this week, buddy. Just fucking wait.
Don't watch it with Kara, please. For the love of God, don't
Watch it.
put her through that. You are.
Angels
I hope she leaves
Melancholy.
you. I hope she leaves you.
Angels
Fucking idiot.
Melancholy is longer, and there's a larger quantity of scenes, but there's you know what I'm talking about, the one scene from Cannibal. Nothing will
Yes.
ever top that.
Yeah.
But
God, I can't fucking.
Good luck.
What an idiot.
Okay, so I have one of our scenes.
Hold on, I gotta go through my phone in my car real quick. I'm waiting for second to charge it real
Well,
quick. I'll be right back.
Fuck you too, Joe.
Okay, fine. I'll do it real quick.
Okay.
The shut the fuck up scenario.
Hello, everyone.
Hi, Brennan.
Oh.
Hi.
Where's Rachel?
She's not here. Close the door, buddy. That was my brother, Brennan. He just said hi and asked where my girlfriend was because he's in love with her more than I am.
Makes a lot of sense if you think about it.
So,
wait,
No one-
should we have him read?
no, I'm not having him read this. Okay.
Don't
This
put
is
him
called.
through
So Jeremy is playing Jeremy.
Of course.
Joe is playing MVP, the McBungie prodigy.
Yeah, I get to be the worst person in the world.
I thought about making it him.
I like it,
Well,
but he's just as good.
I am.
He's just as good. Okay.
Who's gonna read as Andrew? Are you gonna read?
Andrew doesn't have dialogue in here.
Oh,
He just goes. Okay. The shut the fuck up scenario. Scene. Jeremy and McBungy are driving to the theater to meet Andrew to go see Avengers Endgame. Music is playing. The bros are listening, chilling out. Jeremy suddenly turns off the music and turns to his brother.
Listen, MVP, I gotta tell you about Andrew.
What you mean, Daddy-O? That's actually the line.
Jeremy looks at his brother and slaps the shit out of him.
Slap him right now.
Actually, do it, you fucking pussy. That was.
Okay.
I think you enjoyed that.
I did. Made me
Two
laugh.
things, motherfucker. One, never say that shit to me ever again. Two, take notes, motherfucker, and shut the fuck up.
Taking notes. I hate myself.
Listen up. Andrew used to be a full-fledged McBungy master, like the Bullers in him. But he lost his way. He got seduced by the dark Bungie.
You sound like a dark asshole.
It is.
Phrasing.
Luckily, the Bullers and I were able to bring him back, and he wants to be a Buller like us.
So what's the gut to do with me, huh? I couldn't read your handwriting. I'm sorry. I think that's what it said. All
You're right.
Cool.
You're what I like to call a clickbait.
You mean jailbait?
Clickbait!
No, you're clickbait. Go on.
You're the test to see if he's truly reformed and back on the McBungy master ride.
Side.
McBungy master side.
This is even worse because we can't even read the handwriting.
Hey, I can. I don't know what you're talking about.
He's probably extremely dangerous, and you're probably fucked.
No, F-U-C-K-E-D.
And you're probably F-U-C-K-E-D.
And then he goes,
Just say fuck.
scream it.
You want me to actually scream?
Well, not scream, but say it.
Fucked.
Well, not like that.
Fucking Bungie.
Fuck you too, Joe.
Fucked! Is that better?
I think it's...
I don't know.
We'll work this out when we film it. By the way, how are we gonna make this with a straight face?
We will.
We'll figure it out.
We'll figure it out.
Jeremy slaps MVP again.
If Tommy Wiseau can do it, we can too.
He slapped me.
I spelled it for you, you dope. MVP, sit back.
Oh, the...
MVP, sit
so
back.
I think. Okay, so this is what I have to do for that. This is what
I spelt it for you, you dope. MVP sits back and contemplates the scenario.
Oh, okay.
What the? What did I say? But wait, I could die? You're putting my life at risk? That's risky. By the way,
It's actually supposed to say risk. That's brisky.
it says brisk though.
Does it?
It says brisk.
It's supposed to say risk.
It says risk, but there's a B and then crossed out R.
Perfect. Then he's an idiot. He's wrong.
I love it.
That, my brother, is a brisk I'm willing to take. God damn it. Oh, look, there's Andrew.
By the way, the noise I'm supposed to make is.
Well, that's not for here. That's not this one yet.
Yeah, that's different.
Oh, that's a
scene,
little
Joe.
tease.
Andrew is waving his hands like a degenerate. I had to bleep out a word.
You have to bleep that out.
No, I'm not saying that.
What is it?
No, well,
No.
I'll see what I
we're not saying it.
Please don't say it.
Come on, say it. Go.
Don't say it.
Don't say it.
Don't say it.
Go get him, Tiger. And shut the fuck up.
Scene.
I'm gonna read it.
Don't say it.
Our one audience member.
So that was a little taste of our new
I don't
movie.
think anybody cares.
The Bungie.
We care.
I care, but does he care?
Hey, does he care?
I'm sure out of the 40 people watching this, the one person will care.
Kyle.
Kyle?
Hey, shout out Kyle.
Hey, Kyle!
No,
shout
wait.
out!
Hold on. Kyle may or may not be streaming at a platform somewhere. Might as well check him out. I don't know where. Figure it out for yourself, but his name is Kyle.
And we
Beat ya on Twitch.
No, you idiot! That's not. You ruined it. You ruined the meme. God.
Oh well.
Why did you?
You said it wrong
advertise
anyway,
for him?
so
Is he paying us?
No, but he's our biggest supporter.
he's gonna have
He
to
hates
pay
us.
soon.
Huh?
He's gonna have to pay us soon.
You damn right you will.
No, he won't.
$1.
What face is that?
I think.
Daddy.
Okay. Story time.
Oh, God.
Oh yeah, story time.
We're gonna end it off with a good story. Who's got a story they'd like to share? I did the first one.
Fuck. Instead of a story time, why not about dream time? Why don't you share your nightmare or whatever dream? It's pretty entertaining.
I don't think they would understand.
No, yeah, they wouldn't. He's
No.
right.
Well,
Just say
they,
it's
they,
your
they,
ex.
They don't know who it is.
Just say it's your ex, and they'll be like, "Hey, someone's ex. Nobody likes their ex."
I'm gonna tell a little story
Oh, here we go again.
about the time I owed Jeremy $20. Okay,
That's a good joke.
so Roy, Mitch, our friend Emily, and I all have the same birthday week, something like that. All end of October. We're all a day apart. We went to a party. We didn't really. It was a party.
It was a party.
We left. We went back to Joe's. And Jeremy and I were like, let's go get Taco Bell. We took everyone's orders. We went to Taco Bell. Turns out they closed. So Jeremy and I are like, what do we do? We go to Walmart at 3 o'clock in the morning.
Without any shoes.
I'm getting there.
Fucking
Let him build up.
Yeah, shut up.
God damn.
We go into Walmart. No, shut up, Mitch. We go to Walmart. We get out of the car. I feel if something hit my foot. And I go, what is this? I look down. Jeremy and I aren't wearing shoes because we didn't expect to be going out anywhere. We had the opportunity. Joe's like, you want to put on shoes? No, because we're just going through the
I
drive-thru.
literally warned them.
We were walking to Walmart with socks on. We were slipping all over. Remember,
Yep.
Jeremy and I bought about $40 worth of stuff. That way we can all eat.
That was funny.
We get home,
including the Reese's.
including Reese's whipped cream, which is awful.
That's a different meme.
That is the worst.
We go back to Joe's. We eat. We all kind of go home afterwards. It's my birthday now. Birthdayed it up. Horrible, as all my birthdays are. Jeremy's like, you know what? You want to go movie hunting with me on tomorrow? And I go, yeah, of course. This is the first time. Jeremy had never movie hunted with me before. Jeremy's like, yeah, I can't wait to look for some good stuff. We're in a Dollar General. Jeremy's buying a DVD set, a TV show called Joe Schmo, Season 1.
Someone watched it.
So
I own it, though.
meme, another joke.
Jeremy's holding it. Jeremy's holding it. He turns to me. He hands the DVD to me. And you want to know what the little shit said? You still owe me $20. So I bought $20 worth of shit. That for Jeremy. So now if you ever hear on the podcast, you still owe me $20. You understand the meme. I still owe Jeremy $20. I owe everyone. I own him a Switch too.
And a PS4.
And a PS4. And a beep, beep, beep.
What?
A PC player? Or as my grandma used to call it, a PCP player.
PCP player.
Is that someone on PCP?
Probably.
Probably, yeah.
Can I be a PCP player?
No. You are, Joe.
Oh, you're right.
With that said, we're cutting it short.
Yeah, good.
Joe, Mitch, Jeremy, Roy.
Oh, they were gonna cut it
Hope
short.
we had a good podcast. Y'all have a good one. This is the worst one we ever made.
But that's why it's so good.
I'm Jack.
I really hope I see some dislikes there.
I hope we do too. Ghouls and
This
Ghouls.
was terrible, and so are we.
Check us out on YouTube. We got a video coming out. What?
Are we Bulls and Ghouls?
We are still.
Bulls and goals. We're a Bulls and
On
goals
YouTube-
game.
On YouTube, yeah.
Roy and I are putting out a video this Sunday.
Ah, shit.
3 movie reviews. We're going to the theater doing a big old triple feature. Jeremy might even attend too.
Which one?
I probably won't, but
Sunday.
maybe. Maybe.
Maybe
Joe,
Saturday too. Maybe we
3
can combine
movies?
them. Maybe we can do a movie hunt Saturday too,
No.
and combine them, and then
I might be down for
combine them.
Saturday. Not
Combine
Sunday, though, probably.
What time do you get? What time do you get off?
I don't work. I work 11 p.m. on Saturday. I'm free before
Anyway,
that.
we
Zilla?
still
Godzilla?
have to finish cutting this
Zilla?
out.
Anyway,
Zilla?
I'm Jack
I'm
from
Joe.
Save for the Podcast. I already said goodbye.
I know, but I want to say my name. I'm
Say-
Joe. That's Mitch. That's Jeremy.
Wow.
Wait, I want
Wow.
to say Mitch's name.
Wait, what?
Wait,
I wanna-
Mitch.
I want to say Joe's name.
Wait,
That's Bungie.
Oh! Shit!
All right.
A prodigy!
Everyone's name.
This has been the guys from Save It from the Podcast. Come back next week. We will be doing our top 10 albums. We will have that because
Top five, top five.
top 5, whatever.
Top 10, get your toes.
We'll have that out for you guys because we don't really have anything going on. I work Friday, but whatever. That's nothing.
We'll figure it out.
Well, go to your house at 2. We do a longer podcast that works.
Smoke some crack,
Smoke some crack.
As usual.
As you do.
Yeah.
As I've exited
Don't tell
every
them the
video,
secret to our success.
as I've exited every one of these podcasts, yeet.